Hey guys, so this is gonna be I think number three or number four of the Close Your Eyes and Imagine series. So right now, sorry about my voice and stuff. I'm sick, so this week I might not have a POV or the the acting one me acting stuff because my body hurts and I don't know if I'm up to it, I'll do one, but if not, it's mostly gonna be sitting down, talking to the camera, doing stuff right here. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna turn this off. So close your eyes. Just close your eyes and yeah, we'll get straight into it. I am going to shut off the camera in five, four, three, two, one. Camera is shut off, and it's probably gonna be shorter one this time because I do not know um, how long I could talk without sniffling, and sometimes it annoys people. So I'm gonna try to go as long as I can before. Okay, so where we left off is he climbed down the mountain, went into the cave he's seen. He's seen light shining down with the pedestal. He walks closer and closer. As he gets closer, he sees shimmers, 6 shimmers at that. He walks closer and closer. He gets straight up to the pedestal. It's about up to his chest and probably about a good fair bit big. It's probably as big as a tire, a little bit more. Um, a regular tire for a regular car. Uh, just no, it's probably yeah, about bigger than a car tire. And on that pedestal, there are 6 objects. There is one necklace, one ring, a pair of earrings, and 2 bracelets. And he's wondering to himself, what are these doing in a cave with a hole perfectly pointing at them? Just on the random island out in the middle of nowhere. He's thinking to himself. He wants to touch him, but he's hesitating. So he expects it. He looks around, starts walking around the pedestal, looking at the floor, touching the pedestal, seeing if there's any hidden components, seeing if he can move it, and he does. He lifts the pedestal a little bit and he sets it down before something happens. And he finally says to himself, let me remove one item and see something happens. So he has his foot ready to run towards the exit, and one hand reaching out, about to pick up an item, and he's ready to run just in case something's about to happen. So he picks up the ring, since it's the easiest and closest thing. Picks up the ring, nice and slowly. Waits a second, and nothing happens. Says, okay. So he sets the ring back down, and he goes for the necklace this time. Picks up the necklace, nice and slowly. Nothing happens. Again. So he sets that down, and he tries to go one more bracelet. And if this time happens, he knows it's safe. So he picks up one of the bracelets. It's in the far back. The bracelet's in the farthest back of the pedestal. So it goes ring, necklace in the front, the middle, the earrings, and the back, the 2 bracelets. So he picks up one of the bracelets nice and slowly, still ready to run out. He's still ready. And he picks it nice and slowly. And nothing happens once again. So he doesn't set this one down. He looks at it and he sees that on the bracelet there's a nice red gem. Not red gem, but like red markings all around the bracelet. Like cool red designs. And on the other bracelet, he says that there's cool white blue designs And he's wondering to himself, this kind of look like symbols. And he looks a little closer and he says, it does. Kind of looks like the water and fire symbol. Huh. He doesn't think any of it. He puts it in his pocket. Just puts them right in his pocket. And he picks up the earrings. He looks at them nice, expecting them. He sees that in the middle of them there is symbols, just like the bracelets. In the middle, he sees a little symbol of wind on one, and on the other side, he sees a little rock symbol, like a mountain symbol. On the other, he says, pretty cool. I guess they were into elements. So he puts these ones, he doesn't put in his pockets since they don't have covers. He got his ears pierced a couple years back, and he thought to himself, they couldn't be closed, so he just put the earrings on. And he heard a ding. As soon as he put them on, he heard a ding in his head. And he looked around, all scared, thinking it was the things he seen on the beach. But no. And then he put the other one on. Ding. And he freaked out again because he heard the ding again. And he just carried on since he didn't see nothing. So he picked up the ring, expected it. And this one, he sees that it kind of looks like the space, like the band. It didn't have a gem or anything. It was just like the bands that look metal, but space like. And he said, might as well put it on. So he put it on so it doesn't take space in his pocket. So he puts it on, and when he puts it on, he hears a ding again, and he freaks out once more because he's wondering what the heck is this ding. And this time, a little window pops up off of the ring, and it says storage level 1. He goes, what's this? He's freaking out. Over here freaking out, and over here shaking his hand. He takes the ring off real quick, sets it back down on the pedestal because he doesn't know what's going on. And then he goes like this because the earrings make the ding too. So he takes the earrings off real fast, sets them on the pedestal, and he's freaking out. He's confused. Then he thought to himself, this kind of feels like an anime or a game. The stat windows and the way I'm hearing dings and all that. So he puts the ring on again, and he sees, once again, the window pops up. No ding this time, but the window pops up, and it says storage level 1. And he goes, okay. So he gets one of the earrings, and he keeps hitting the ring with the earring, seeing if it'll go in, because it says storage, or hitting the floating screen, and nothing's going on. So he sets the earring down, takes a closer look at the window, and at the very bottom it says more. So he presses more, or he thinks more. He doesn't know how he did it, but he was thinking more, and he also went and pressed it, and popped up information. And in the information, all it says is that it says upgrade, has the upgrade options and also how to put items in. So upgrade options, there's infinite upgrades, but to upgrade it to level 2, you need 1 gold coin, and it's up to you. Number 3, 2 gold coins. Number 4, 3 gold coins, and so on and so on. The price will go higher and higher the more level you go. And right now, the amount of storage he has is a 12 by 12 centimeter box, like a foot by a foot kind of box. In each level he goes up, it goes by 1 centimeter or 1 inch. I mean 1 inch, not centimeter. It goes 1 inch on either side, width and height, 1 inch either side. And he reads how to put stuff in. All you have to do is imagine the object that's in front of you. You have to hold it in your hand, imagine the object, and imagine it going into the ring. Because basically you have to be wearing the ring too. So you have to do that. But first, before you can do that, you have to take a drop of your blood and put it on the ring so the ring knows that you're the owner. Okay, so he does that, and he does it on the earring that he did. And sure enough, the earring disappeared, and he looked, and the stat window popped up again, and had one with the earring. Had one earring, okay? Had one earring. And on the option on the top right corner, it has view. So you could view the objects, and because it shows you a little box, you could view the objects you have inside the storage. And you could also see like how full the storage gets and stuff. So he takes the earring out. Same way, you just imagine it coming out into your hand and then come out. So he's wondering, what does the necklace do? So he puts the necklace on, and ding. And he looks up, a window pops up on the necklace. This time, it was not any of that. It was a taming necklace. Okay, he said, cool, I could tame stuff. But I wonder how you tame. So he went, same thing, on the bottom corner. There was a more option. And this time, it had the upgrade option. This time, it didn't say unlimited upgrades. It said 5 total upgrades. Okay? And to be able to upgrade them, you need to sacrifice things. And each thing you sacrifice, the power level that the object that you sacrificed, or the being that you sacrificed, is the power level of the object you could tame. So basically, say you sacrifice a dragon to the bracelet. You could then tame objects that are dragon level, like the power level of a dragon. Or depends, like if it's a dragon king or dragon god or something, like whatever power level it is, this is the power level you could tame. And you only have 5 upgrades, so you got to use these wisely. At that, and to be able to tame the beast, it's basically like if you ever played Pokemon, it's basically like that. You have to basically knock them down some health, not a lot, just make a little net. Like you have to be able to cut them. That's all you have to do is cut them, and an option for taming will pop up, and you can be able to tame them then. And then, okay, that's the bracelet. He said, nah, that's pretty cool. Right now it's level 0, so can't really do nothing until he sacrifices something to the necklace. So he's thinking in his back of his head, what does he want to sacrifice, or what is there to actually sacrifice? But he thinks to himself, the bracelets and earrings, wonder what those are. And he thought to himself, well, they have the symbols of the elements, so maybe they're the elements. So he puts on the bracelet that looks like fire, that has like fire symbols on it, and a ding popped up. And once again, stat window pops up, and sure enough, fire. And in the bottom corner has more. You press on more, but this one didn't have no upgrade options. Can't upgrade it. All it says is you could use the element of fire. The only limit is your imagination. So basically, he could create his own fire spells. So he puts on the next bracelet, ding, water. Stat window pops up, sure enough, water. So he presses more, and once again, just like the fire bracelet, no upgrades, and the way he uses water is, once again, his imagination. So the spells will be limited to his imagination. So, so the earrings, he can't see the stat windows, but he most likely assumes that they're the same as the bracelet. Unless he gets a mirror or something, he won't be able to see the stat windows. So he just assumes they're the same since they have elemental symbols in the middle of the earrings. One's wind and one's earth, so he assumes that he can use wind, magic, whatever his imaginary thing can come up with. The first thing that he thought of when he seen the wind one was flight. He could fly, basically. So he tries that. He kind of imagines Iron Man, imagines the wind coming beneath him, coming out of his palms and stuff, gently lifting him up, and sure enough, he starts hovering. Thinks to himself, this is pretty cool. I could probably get off the island with this. Like, what kind of island is this for these kind of relics to be here? Does that mean God exists? He just a whole bunch of thoughts been running through his mind that he kind of forgot that there was these beings eating people on the island till he heard a big boom, and he rushes to the edge of the hole and he sees smoke. He must have said that the fuel on the plane must have hit a spark and blew up. That will be the end of this story. You guys come up with the next thing. Tomorrow's video will most likely be scissors and water spraying sounds. But I hope you guys like this video. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.